Today we've got updates from the Caribbean Princess, the Sky Princess, something brand new going on apparently on the Enchanted Princess from someone who's on board her right now. And then I've also got updates from us being here on the Norwegian Breakaway. And so let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today, let's start with the updates from Princess. We've got a Let's Go family member. He and his wife just barely got off the Sky Princess and they sent a glowing report to me. They said it was one of their very best Princess cruises ever. He said that they had two production shows when they were on the ship. One was called It's the Rock Opera we are all familiar with, and then one called 5 Star, which I haven't seen that one yet. He said both of them drew standing ovations at the end of the shows. They were that good. He said that the food in the main dining room and in the buffet was outstanding. He said that the staff was the hardest working and most polite he has ever seen. He said that the medallion app and the medallion itself worked excellently the whole time. He said several times they ordered drinks when they were different places on the ship and they came to them within a few minutes, the correct drink to the correct person very quickly. So I was really excited to hear about that. And then finally he said that the Wi-Fi worked very well as well. So the internet. So that makes me really happy. It sounds like things are looking up on Princess, and I very much appreciate that update. So, and I'm really excited to hear about the internet, and I kind of, it's going to be really interesting. You know, I've talked to you yesterday about how Starlink is going here on the Norwegian Breakaway, and Carnival Cruise Lines has announced a deal to put Starlink on their ships, the Carnival Corporation, the whole thing on all of their different cruise lines. So I think it's going to be really interesting to see if they just slide those in and install it, or if they announce when they've done it on different ships. We'll have to keep our eye out. So next we have got our Let's Go family members on the Caribbean Princess. They said that embarkation went very smoothly from when they got off the bus that was their transfer from the airport to the port. It was 20 minutes until they were in their cabin. I really appreciate that. Their very first day was a sea day, and then they were in St. Thomas, and I just love, they said it's a little bit cool and windy, but at least they are not home in Pennsylvania because it's so much colder there. And so this morning when Gordon got up, it was 71 degrees here and it was 7 degrees at our house. He'll check the weather app, and so we know that feeling. And today we did miss our port. We were supposed to be in Harvest Key. We had an electric boat. Thought that would be kind of fun to see how that worked. An excursion booked, and so the winds were too high though. The captain came on at about 8 o'clock this morning and said that the winds were too high for him to be able to pull up to the dock. And so we are having an unexpected sea day today, which is just lovely. It's nice to relax a little bit more. And I will say they have added a lot to the agenda here on board today. So I guess I can talk to you about that a little bit more in a few minutes. But you know, things change, and it's just we should all be flexible, have our patience, and enjoy what we get to have. So thank you very much for letting us know how things are going on the Caribbean Princess. Now the next update we've got is from our Let's Go family members who are on the Enchanted Princess, and this is brand new. Now she is so kind, she sent me a screenshot of the menu on the very first formal night, and I have never seen this either. So if any of you are seeing this on any other ships, let us know. So you know how you open the menu, and on this side, you know, usually you have menu items, and on this side you have many menu items. This time it was a little bit different. On the left hand side of the menu is a note. It says, "Captain's welcome. We love having you on board." And then let me read you the blurb really quick so you know what it says. It says, "We love having you on board, and we are delighted you've chosen to begin your culinary journey with us. Our menus are inspired by the regions where we sail. The Caribbean cuisine is a wonderful combination of influences from island spices, barbecue, and tropical fruits to the flavors of Mexico and Central America. You'll find plenty of chances to expand your travel experience through our menus, and when you're craving a more traditional favorite, you'll find that there as well." So that note and a picture of an anchor is what was on the left-hand side of the menu. So over on the right-hand side of the menu, it's really interesting to me. They have the whole menu, including the dessert. So just to give you an idea of what the menu options are. And we'll get this over on our Facebook group. So if you haven't joined us there, it's just Let's Go Travel Tips on Facebook. Come request to join and Gordon let you in. So the starters, you could choose from white rum tapioca fruit salad, a country style pate, a lumped crab cake, or a double beef consomme. For the pasta, you could choose if you want a gnocchi with a truffled cream or Mama's meat lasagna. Those are some menu options. And then the mains, you could have vegetarian Greek meatballs, pan-fried red snapper, duck à l'orange, whole roasted beef tenderloin, cognac, and peppercorn demi-glaze, and finally salmon with cold water shrimp. Those are the main options. And then this is really new too. Usually they'll bring you a separate menu for the dessert items, but they've got them right here. And you know, honestly, when we were in the main dining room on Norwegian the other night, they brought a separate menu for the dessert. But when we were on Royal Caribbean just in November on the Explorer of the Seas, they were all on the same menu as well. So I'm wondering if that's the direction we're going a little bit more. So the dessert options that you have, I love this. You get that Princess Love Boat Dream. If you're not familiar with that, it's very good. You can have peach melba, chocolate hazelnut bar with citrus cream, sugar-free semolina tart, French vanilla bean creme brulee, which I always like that, crepe Suzette, caramel pecan turtle cheesecake, that sounds yummy, and then finally lychee raspberry and rose mousse. That sounds like some lovely flavors there together. So I just thought you would like to hear that's a new change. I don't know if it's going to go fleet-wide or if they're just trying something out. So please, all of you who are sailing on Princess recently, let us know what you're coming across. Alrighty. Now, a quick update about things here on the Norwegian Breakaway. I thought I would tell you. So some of their drink packages will include the bottled water. In addition to that, this was in our cabin the very first day, that you can order some bottled water. And so you can see the different prices there, and I'll get a picture of this and have Gordon put it on our Facebook group for us. But you can have it delivered, you can request when you want it delivered, the whole thing. And I wanted to show you, this is how they bring it to you. It's one of those, I think of milk cartons when I was little. That's what this packaging is. It's paper. And so we had this when we were on the Norwegian Encore. That's how they did water as well. So I thought you might find this interesting. This is a 1 liter carton of water. So I thought that you would find that interesting. When we have really been enjoying, we have the drink package here on board, and we have really been enjoying, you know, Gordon and I don't drink alcohol, but we have been enjoying their mocktails are really good here on the Norwegian Breakaway. And then the only diet soda that I'm just going to tell you, like, they don't have Diet 7-Up, Diet Sprite, anything like that. They have Diet Coke. If you're into diet soda, that's the only one that they've got. I know that on Celebrity they give you the cans of soda, and they have a huge selection. When I was just on the Reflection in December, I had the drink package, and you can say, can I have a can of Diet Sprite? They hand you a can of Diet Sprite. They've got they have a lot to choose from. That doesn't mean anything bad towards Norwegian. I'm just telling you the difference between the different lines. I find it really interesting who includes what. So thought I would let you know that. So as I mentioned, today is an unexpected sea day, and they had lots more activities to the list, you know, to the agenda. They call it the freestyle here on Norwegian, and they give you one at night printed out on your bed. You can also look at it in their app on your phone. And then this morning when we had the unexpected sea day, they just printed it again and just tucked one page. The freestyle is usually you open it up and then there's extra pages tucked inside, but they just slid it in the thing outside of our cabin door so that we could grab it and see the updated schedule. They've got, Gordon happens to be down videoing a little bit of the Yes No game show because we always think that that's so much fun. They've got lots of trivia, lots of games added, so we're going to try to video some of that today to show you. But we are having a really nice time. I've told you before, it's not the same as Princess, and that's okay because it's not Princess, but we are indeed having a splendid time. Last night on our sail away out of Costa Maya, several people ask us lots of questions about Norwegian, and so if you're going to be sailing on Norwegian soon or you want to listen, that's a good one to listen to because people ask really good questions. We've got some people that are sailing soon and wanted to know some things, and then people I know, at least me, I'm always trying to decide who I want to sail on next, or do I really want to, and it really helps to hear from someone who's on board and just to get a little bit of input. So if you have any other questions about Norwegian or really anything else, you can put those in the comments. So I look forward to hearing from all of you what you think about this, and I really look forward to hearing your questions and anything that you would like to share. If any of you are on Princess, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, any cruise line, I would love to hear from you about how things are going. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. We really do need you with us. We're trying to grow our channel and have more people to share their experiences here and their knowledge, so that all of us will together have better travel experiences and a lot more fun together. And if you appreciate these updates, would you please give this video a thumbs up? I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.